Hey friends, my name's Belle and I'm a pro sports bettor and analyst. Today I'm walking you through exactly how I track every single bet I place to stay profitable. One of the biggest reasons most bettors struggle long term isn't bad picks, it's just a lack of keeping track. If you don't know your real return on investment, your true win rate, or how different leagues are performing for you, you're basically just flying blind out there. Over the last year, I've refined the exact spreadsheet I use to track my wagers, and honestly, having clean data in front of me totally changed the way that I bet. So I finally packaged up my own setup, same logic, same structure, same dashboard, and made it available for you guys. I also decided to build my own tracker because I wanted something that didn't look like it was built in 1998. Let's be honest, some of the trackers floating around out there are a little aggressive on the eyes. If I'm going to be staring at this thing all day, every day, I want it to look good. In this video, I'll walk you through how it works, how I use it, and how you can customize it for additional leagues and your own betting style. Let's dive in. To keep things user-friendly, I created my betting tracker with Google Sheets, so all you need to use it is a Google account. Once you've purchased and copied Belle's betting tracker, go ahead and open it up. First, let's go to the monthly overview sheet. Double-click cell B7 and select the month that you'd like to track. To keep it simple, you can literally just click the first of any month and the corresponding month will appear in this cell. Step 2, enter your starting bankroll in cell C13. Then, we'll go ahead and enter our unit size in cell E13. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with unit sizes, it's typically between 1 and 5% of your starting bankroll. Now, once those three cells are set, you actually don't have to touch anything else on this dashboard. All other data is automatically populated by the next sheet. Speaking of, let's move on to step 4. Our very first wager of the month will go into row B. Double-click cell B10, the date, and select a date for your wager from the calendar. From there, click on the drop-down arrow in cell C10 to select a play type: single, player prop, parlay, live bet. Next, we're going to select a league by clicking the drop-down arrow in cell D10. Choosing a league will display a drop-down arrow in the Team 1 and Team 2 cells. One of my favorite things about this tracker is that it will only display teams in the league that you've selected. For the sake of this tutorial, let's say the Boston Celtics are playing the Brooklyn Nets tonight, and we're going to take the under. In this example, let's say Boston's at home and the Nets are visiting. We're going to choose the first team in your wager from the new dropdown in cell E10 and the second team, so the home team, which would be Boston, in your wager in cell G10. Then we're going to go ahead and select our bet type, so moneyline, spread, over, under, and as previously stated, we are going to take the under on this hypothetical game. And then for the odds, we are always going to enter them in decimal format. So let's go with 1.91 for this wager. And then we'll go ahead and type in how much money we bet on this wager. So I'm going to throw in 150 bucks. As soon as you type in the dollar value of your wager, the unit value will actually populate itself. The very last step for wager entry is you're just going to tell the tracker whether you won, lost, or pushed. The payout, net profit, return on investment will all calculate themselves. You never have any reason to touch these columns, to be honest, and they will appear on the dashboard as soon as you put in your result. I'm going to go ahead and say we won that wager, and there you go. Our results have populated, and now if we head back to our dashboard, you will see that it has begun tracking. Amazing. And that is the gist of how this works, friends. You'll notice that our dashboard is now tracking our daily profit, it's tracking our wins and losses by league, as well as our return on investment by league. If you're looking to take this tracker a little bit further, you can add additional bet types and leagues by going over to the settings sheet. Doing so does require a bit of Google Functions knowledge, but let me point you in the right direction. The settings sheet controls all of the data validation for my betting tracker. If you're looking to add additional bet types, simply do so in column D. If you'd like to add additional teams and leagues for selection, you can create as many named ranges as you'd like, starting over in column M. I've simply named my ranges MLB, NFL, NHL, and so on and so forth. Once you've done that, you can just add the additional leagues to the bottom half of the dashboard and apply the same logic in the win, loss, push cells as the existing leagues. You can see that logic by double-clicking on one of the cells. Alright friends, that's all I've got for this tutorial. You can find the link to my betting tracker in the description below. If you have any questions about my betting tracker or just need a bit of help setting it up, feel free to shoot me a message. And if you're looking for my picks and or my betting community, you can find it all over at bellspicks.com.